I have barely heard a bad word about Danessa Myricks Beauty, so let's give her a try. This is their Evolution powder. It's $34, which honestly I think is a pretty good price for something at Sephora, but definitely not like the cheapest that Sephora carries. I got the shade 1, the lightest shade. It's basically white. I'm a pretty pale person. I often have the issue where the lightest shade is just like a touch too dark. Definitely can't say that about white. This is one of those mesh sifters. I haven't actually used a product with a mesh sifter before, so this will be fun. Let's just dig right in. I'm going to take the clean side of a powder puff and just tap in. Got lots of product on there, and I'm going to just spread it out a bit. I think I got a little bit more product on there than I thought I did. I'm going to set this side with the puff. Okay, definitely got a little bit more product on there than I thought, but ooh, I think that's looking pretty nice. I'm definitely seeing my makeup being blurred. I'm also going to do a little bit right underneath my contour here and just try to cut that out a little bit. Oh yeah, you can get a good cut going. Last but not least, do the forehead. This is my most textured area on my face, so this will really show how good of a blur I am getting. And here is the final look. Compared to the other side, you can definitely tell it's been very mattified, and it is definitely quite blurry. The under eye as well, I think, is looking quite nice. It's not looking heavy or like too creasy or anything right off the bat, but we will definitely have to see how it wears throughout the day, of course. But for now, I'm quite happy. Now for the other side of my face, I'm going to try setting it with a brush just to see, you know, how those two sides will compare. Pick up a little bit on here. I don't really know how much I'm picking up with the mesh sifter, so I'm not sure if I like that. But let's just go on in and set this. And here is the side set with the brush. I think I like how this looks a little bit better than the puff side. Since the brush is fluffier, it kind of disperses the product a little bit more. So I think this side's looking a little less like dry than the puff side. It's also got a little bit more of like a satin matte finish than like a matte finish. But maybe I did just pick up a little bit too much product on this side, and that's something that I'll have to like learn and figure out. I am quite liking this, but we shall have to see how it holds up throughout the day. So I'll be back. It's about 8 hours later, and here is how the face is looking. I think this powder has held up quite well. There is definitely a little bit of a glow coming through, you know, a touch of my natural oils, but I think it's actually less than there usually is. So I think this is doing a pretty good job at controlling oils on my face. It's definitely not looking heavy or anything, especially this side that started off looking more dry. It's definitely not carried that throughout the day, but I do still think I prefer this side just a little bit more. And I think the under eyes are holding up pretty good. I think it's a fairly normal amount of creasing. So far, so good with this powder. First impressions are definitely off to a good start, but I'm definitely gonna have to try this for a little bit longer to give a full opinion on it.